up? I'm just playing the game today. LOL. I'm just poor Cora. I just don't to be the first thing I'm just gonna assume. Penta's on Cora. What's up? Like a salvation, what's up? Yo. You small? Well, I'm just playing as a tier 1, so I would say so. Reports of an escort. I like you, Penta. I'm practicing on Cora, so I might get on it jump. Oopsies. Ain't got Penta yet. And quiet. Let me maybe lower the game audio a bit. Oh. Penta. Oh my god, the Penta. Casual Sumnet Ellis into server. LOL. Penta's worth the price. I like being Penta. You got this. Yeah, we pretty much do got this. LOL. Kamati for our hitboxes hurt me so bad. There's one thing, there's a candy for us that has like absurdly big decibel values. Which yeah, some nut in the server. That's to all Pentagloss players. That just seems fun, but I'm too broke to get one. I don't feel like grinding. I'll be like, I may. That tiny FH keeps fighting me. I have 8 shadow artifacts and gave up. Yeah, shadow artifacts are an absolute nightmare to grind. They're an absolute nightmare to get, to be honest. Like, you do have to complete the Shadow Shrine to get a Shadow Artifact. And that's the only way to get Shadow Artifacts. And, like, has the same amount of food value that you need to complete Ardor Warden Shrine, which is mainly the hardest shrine in the game. However, this is a bit harder because, like, you're in a bit more confined place, and there's, like, only 2 natural food carcass spawns, and, like, pretty much no one goes there, so it takes, like, absolutely forever to even get artifacts. And, like, Shadow Portal does shuffle its location from, like, time to time. I can go here, 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 something. It's, like, good. I love playing aquatics. Well, I sometimes do play aquatics or something, like, I have a good bit of... TBH... My Penta mainly goes after the coughing Koras. Oh my god, 1 Penta down. Anyways, I do have a good bit of aquatic stuff here, like... Here, I have this Amethyst Lightweight Legion Warden right here. I have this Weight Health of Frost box. weight damage R2. I even have a bite. Wait, magnesis. I'm playing either Yuki. You've been playing Bokai or different Mirage. Yeah. Well, I could kind of set Bokai different Mirage. Yeah. But yeah, this thing here. It's been so long. This thing, I'm probably gonna have to mute it in the mod later, cause yeah. And it was pretty quiet. My voice probably might have overpowered it, but I'm probably just gonna maybe like keep it muted just to be safe, cause these meteor showers usually are like when I try to upload it as a it's getting loud, yeah. And also this music, like when I like once tried to like upload a VOD of this or something, like YouTube detected it as like copyright, so and I feel like I'm safe to pull it up now, and okay, that was the end of it. Oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna go here, and there's this Melimpsis here, and one of my friends is telling me to play a game called Fight in a School? Huh? It's kind of like one of the most unhinged game names I've ever heard in my entire life. Hitbox got me again. Here we got Galerin, we got this Korra, and oh my, oh my god. It's literally a penta party right now, and oh my, what's Konomuchi doing? I bet this other Korra's probably gonna log since that like Korra's just on them, man. Yeah, I forgot I have my penta like around here. Oh, TVL underscore Luke, sure. Saradon here. Like, what is going on? Lol. Yeah. This kicked. Not sure why just. But now there's like a Boreal that's just here, and now, like, we have this. Two Koratos here. Let's target Boreal. And it just logged, probably because that Boreal did saw that message and knew what was coming. And to be honest, it attempt to fail and fell and kill Boreal Warren. Rip, yeah. Well, one thing is like to be honest, off stream yesterday, like probably yesterday, I assume. Like I was in like a private server with like a Levamp member who's actually on my friends list. Yes, I actually have a Levamp member on my friends list, and they were like asking me to try and take down his Boreal probably because of like bad traits or something, but like my penta was kept getting and like I haven't even got it to like half health. It took so like I decided to try to change to like something like maybe my own Boreal or something, but well, I failed. Yes. I'm just gonna type that real quick because I am fast typer. And of course we got the pretty much new meta here, Emeron. Emeron is basically becoming meta due to like double jump plushies, and now pretty much we have like Emerons everywhere. And I mean we have like Emerons. Pretty much starting to roam the streets now. Oh, the flipping slots. rough it. Yeah, I guess so. Like, there's a lot of chaotic stuff. Thing here, I do know. Objects detached. Well, yeah. That penta aggro sound, I assume. Felt like that was penta aggro. I do know like the sounds of penta. I feel like that penta just got killed. Oh my god. These guys are just Stitch mute. I'm just gonna say this. Which, yeah. The one thing is like it's literally like 2. Or wait, are they like their skins based on Sigma talks? Well, like from what I heard, we had like kind of like some big thing like where we actually have Sigma talks being redesigned. Yes, that was actually announced today. Sigma talks redesign has been announced, like pretty much just a couple minutes ago. Oh, baby Polly. And saying the original Sigma talks was over, and if I go to the wiki and this here. This quickly, and here I am. Which, this creature Sigma talk was added in like January 14th of 2022. So this model, so it's been in the game for pretty much almost 3 years. Yes. Over almost 3 years ever since this creature came out, and I'm gonna just stay around redwoods here. Pile tiny, sure. I'm not sure if that Kamigami was like just logging or something, and what's going on here? I did, can you flip around? Someone, you need at least 90 plus FPS and do backwards fly easily from what I heard. Other than like trying to spam ZS. I did recently look at my Roblox thing, and like Roblox did actually take like one of my reports like against someone into consideration for like some reason or something. I usually only like report to people that actually like do break like Roblox's terms of service, like just spamming. And also one thing is like I'm probably gonna need to turn to costing because like I heard like a lot more players, a lot more viewers do enjoy costing content, so it's something I would have to do mainly. Like yeah, costing content has mainly is like one thing that I need to like grow my channels, unfortunately, so one thing is like I actually do have to risk like my slots costing just to be able to get content. Just for content. It's gonna be a bit annoying, but because of like the extremely expensive rebuy prices, I'm mainly just gonna have to cost this thing pentagloss or something. Like I'm just in this pack of just 3 pentas. Why not? If I fork. If I someone. I also heard like some people might give like people blowhead slots for like. Yeah. Malu was unfairly overpowered when it launched. What are these pentas doing? What's going on here? Malu became meta once it released. Malu is good food. Like one thing was like metas, like Malu was kind of a meta. Like most Malu players, like when it launched, they were just hovering around, breath spamming their corrosive breath on people, on like random like chorus and stuff at like Oasis. Here, I have this summon is actually my friend. There's this Glowtail Zacadoctric. That's the Malu. That I assume is Creator Star. That Malu looks Creator Star. one thing is like people do have to cosplay. Yeah, like cosplaying Frostlit makes me feel so guilty. I feel so guilty doing this. Just have a guilty feeling. They're just gonna log or something. Of course, this is Becca. Why not? Almost. Let's fix that. No penta, please. Oh my god. Mercy. I'm just gonna head over to mountains and I'm just gonna leave or something. I always wanted a sushi friend. Take up for correct, the two species slash silly. Oh my god, there's Caldon in this region we're in. Rails and all this stuff. Hi. What's Real doing? And then like, what's that? Banishee? Sonaria. I have a Ben 5 plus damage VI from work. I have no idea what to do with. God. Abandoned egg. LOL. That's the man. 5 candy canes and. And yeah, I'm not sure why, but these Gekis are kind of just only know how to like run into water out of all things. Yeah, I think you're right. The Warden of the Seas. That sticker, oh god. Slowed? What was that for? Now I have like someone complaining about why they're getting slowed. I'm just gonna do this here, and just gonna slow down. Okay. Fellas, I just kissed a squirrel? Huh? Why are you just saying that in a public server? About a cuss. Hacker, not a Armacham. Now you said you were gonna cough. You said I was. Saying slash at J at the end would make. I said J at the end would make it more noticeable to be a joke. And then learn how to. I can ask you as Penta. I don't want to. I'm a sushi. I could hear him. Yeah. I'm just down there and just declare neutrality. Because why not? Bruh. This should not cost. Proper joke would be this. I want to lure Geki Frost into Oasis / J. That's just something I think of. Don't eat me. I bite. There. I made good rep. Alu was nerfed like 2 to 3 times. That was a Gelly. Getting attacked by a Penta. And now my audio is a bit stuttery, but I guess time to event grind, I assume. And 3 more mini games. Do a bit of this. And do a bit of this. Dominic. I'm saying A in all caps. Dominic, you scared me. I'm not well, I do know, like, Dominic was, like, one of the, like, there was, like, one person named Dominic who was mainly one of the project managers at, like, Dragon Adventure and was recently invited here to, like, potentially work on this game. Dukor sabotaged some more nesting. If you're thinking about it, our brains is controlling our bodies like it's a mech. Huh? What you thinking? Huh? Poor Gamora. I assume the two Goras are costing, so I feel like swarming them with pentas is justified. Let's say it's justified, and I'm technically out of Mesa, so I'm just gonna have to just do this Geki Frost over or something. See that Geki Frost deviate to the left to get me, lol. Turtle became schizophrenic? Huh? Why are you saying a turtle went schizophrenic? Huh? Well, I'm not sure if like someone's gonna like maybe report them for spam or something because he's just making long lines with the S word with like the letter S. So it could potentially be considered spam. Set the wall. The wall. The door. Who's the crow talking to even? Hold up. Here, there's little Dama here. Okay, seems like I got. Oh, I got messed up with Frolic. Alright. 270 candy canes, sure. Nice, why not? Geki first. It's so funny just me just doing this and watching this Geki just make sudden turns. Oh my god. That sticker. Dorgonix mentioned. His probably skin is probably like based on Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, I assume. But I'm kind of getting happy that a lot more people are actually using Dorgonix. Like, Dorgonix is actually like such a fun creature. Chaos. It just makes that jingling sound every time you're like near the skiff. Oh my. I can't really heal him right now because there's one drop. I have to wait for it to expire before it actually starts. And that usually takes around a couple seconds. What spawn protection mainly does is like for around 8 ticks. So you basically cannot get attacked or something, and one thing to prevent, like, abusing it in order to, like, heal, like... Huh? Where's our chill with the pentaglosses? Huh? Is there a chill? Bonding. Seems like the pentas have a truce with the Koras, I would say. Not sure how much poison this guy got. Probably tons of, like, trying to ankle bite, like, some Venezuela or something. Sorry, I'm not female. Nah, the Koras almost killed me once again. And the wardens of the icy terrain are attacking them. Well, there was some killer, I once seen a real unit. I'm also friends with a moderator. Holy moly. Also friends with a moderator. Which, yeah, I am actually a friend with a moderator. And then this person, like, has it in lowercase this time. Oh, I got to kill, apparently? Huh? Wait, is that you're considered aggressive? I mean, it's stole Geor's kill, lol. Oh my god. I flung by Geki looking at that, and I got another kill. Huh? What in the world is happening? Like, what is this? I have like, this is like 5 kills on my quirk. It's just 5 kills. I do know how, like, the game, like, credits kills or something. To where, like, if someone, like, just disconnects or something, or if, like, someone dies to ailments or something, the person who bit it last is credited with the kill. Or possibly the person who last breathed on it. Nice viewer outside to help me get in the lobby in a fast way. I feel like one of the chorus revives, I'm just gonna say in chat. revived. Wait, who blasted me? I'm just hearing some Sarko sounds. LOL. Casually speedruns that and I'll claim Nuruk. There we go, now I have a Nuruk added into my inventory. And like, the next time I can claim this thing is in a day. What's this Cyrodon doing in there? Huh? Geki Frost. Oh. Sarko. Speed plus stamina gen. Is it Glimmer Sarcosaurus or something? GG. What's that Zeely doing in the air, Barrows? Not sushi. But to be honest, this slot is kind of a dud, or so I probably would not get anything from it. Is this Zeely? Was that Zeely V-Prix like flying upside down for a couple seconds? Oh wow. It seems like this Zeely is like this Zeely has like a ton of bleed, like one thing is like that guy could probably like try and keep going on him to like increase the pressure and or to like because like a lot of people would have would have to chase people in order to like pressure them to like pressure them. Nat Zeely is trying to finish the Cyro off. If Cyro is most likely just gonna yeet the portal, and probably did. Same, I'm still reviewing, reviving. Why would you say reviewing at first? No, I'm not Mott Cough. Mott? I'm just gonna say Mott, question mark. Not. Well, like, one thing is, like, in Roblox, you mainly cannot edit your messages. And then, like, pretty much on Discord, you can pretty much edit, like, whatever message you sent. And, like, some platforms, like X or something, requires you to buy a subscription service just for you to edit a message. Yes. You have to actually press, well, the button. Like, for editing messages on X, you need to have, like, its X Premium subscription, which is kind of really annoying. Melipsis? That sounds like that Zealy was costing at one point. Oh, you're back at Somna Ellis, alright. That was not, bro. How you got all those kills? Oh. People jumping me. Hello, Koala K. What's up? I'm just playing the game. Well, I feel like Zealy gets cost a lot because many players take advantage that Zealy players are new players. Which, yeah, like, basically one thing is, like, you just joined the group and then, like, you verify in, like, the daily logins menu and then Zealy's in your inventory. It's kind of like one of the easiest tier 5s to even get, to be honest. Do some just disconnect on you? And do clans call their entire clans to kill you if you defeat them? I'm just asking, like, these. Anyways, Snowman here. A bit late, but I have, like, 8,595 candy canes. So a lot of candy canes. Ejin. I have an amethyst pipeless Ejin. Leave my Malu alone. Warden of the Seas hates Malu? I'm assuming? And oh my god. What's these Archulums doing or something? It's causing a volcano. Upside down flying Somna Ellis. I learned how to fly upside down. Let's have figured out that Recruit is fast enough to go from Forgotten Shores to Shadow. Like, I did kind of see that, cause like I was like once in like some voice call in the official cost Discord with like a content creator and like some other people. This content creator was streaming and like I kind of like suddenly nested them as Sturby or something. Like even the content creator requested me to be nested as Sturby, and they did get to Shadow Isles with Sturby. Like they were like grinding the Shadow Shrine, bringing like some like unintended things into there, and being able to like have NPCs spawn inside of Shadow Realm. Alright, here's Oasis right here. Hey, leave my sushi alone. Counter 3. Cool car. Like, one thing is, like, we do have, like, some major stuff going on in the community, and I mean, this is, like, actually major stuff going on. Like, in the update plan, like, they announced the redesign for Sigma Talks. So here it is a bit here, I'll just talk it out. So we first have, like, which means the winter event is ending this Friday, which means, like, I'm just gonna say, watch them want me to nest as them. He looks sick, yeah. We first have, like, which means, like, pretty much on around Thursdays, or, like, on Friday morning, it's best to yeet all of your candy canes into, like, stuff like reels and stuff, because they will be gone for another year. Assuming we actually make it this far in the year. Because of, like, all the advancements in AI and, like, all that stuff of, like, people rumoring about the end of the world or something, but let's just hope we make it. Anyways, they are working on a few improvements and adjustments to quality of life, and also they have a new ability called Reflux in the works, which is going to be like another projectile type. Like, pretty much just like the range abilities are just like stuff like breath and stuff, and now I'm so mad. The LSS event, I didn't get the Bastion title because I forgot to click Rebirth. Oh, yeah. Forever going to bug me. Yeah. And one thing is, I do kind of also know, like, Valentine's 2025 was kind of like one of the first events to, like, introduce, like, the Battle Pass system. Maybe they'll bring it back. But for, like, these types, I do have, like, the Blade and Bastion here. And it doesn't specify a specific year, so could mean, like, yeah. Anyways, here are, like, some of the new creatures and stuff arriving on Friday, which we have the Pond Lurker, the Albany, which is gonna have a scary face, which is gonna be a Veil Potential Heart. Will be arriving on Friday, like some missing copies of my friends that don't do events a lot. Yeah, like, I have, like, look, I have, like, a lot of, like, Valkyries, Voltrox, and all of these, like, other, like, LSS creatures. I have, like, a ton of them. Is it for missions? Yeah, nice. That's smart. I'm 100% spoil my friend. Get on. I'm getting enough to leave for one of my friends that doesn't have time for the monthly. Yeah. I have to grow in big servers. Which, like, yeah, many people try to, like, grow in, like, very small servers in order to, like, avoid getting, like, killed over and over again. And then, like, with this new, like, new Gavantly, like, fish creature, it's gonna be in the rotation store as a legendary, which means it'll cost 15,500 mushrooms. And it's most likely going to be pinned for like around a week. Anyways, now we have the Cloaked Abomination Sigmatox redesign creeping in, which is the tester limited, and to be honest, the new Sigma kind of seems like so similar to Helen Warden, like seems so similar to Helen Warden, to be honest. Like it's kind of like a wannabe Helen Warden. Sadly, players don't have time for nesting 50 times. Yeah. Just looks like a legendary, more like a rare. Yeah. There's like some invisible creature here. I'm not sure if that's like some Sigmatox or something. One of my friends applied for a tester and said he would give me a Sigma if he entered. Well, like, if he does become a tester, one thing is, like, he has to mainly pass, like, trial to be, like, to be actually a bug tester, and I heard, like, bug testers need to, like, work, like, really hard, like, they probably have to be working for the game for, like, a long time in order to actually get it. There's a root grazer. Just like the mods, yeah. Session. Yeah, there's like a bit of creatures here, yeah. Keki Frost. Keki. With CC, once you get accepted, you get areas without a wait. I think, like, once I do get the content creator role, assuming if I'm actually able to make that before this game probably, like, dies out, because it probably would take me around, like, probably, like, still a couple more years to reach 1,000 followers or something, because pretty much, like, I mainly only get, like, one follower every, like, 3 days, I think. Like, 2 to 3 days on average. Like, I believe, like, once I get into content creator program, I'm able to, like, get airs right away, and then I start, like, the weights and stuff. Also, there's, like, not a lot of people that probably watches cost content on Twitch or something, so, to be honest, I might maybe have to, like, go on to making a lot of YouTube videos. And, like, probably, like, if I want to be CC, like, probably for me to, like, a few people do it, though. I think YouTube's the easiest way, yeah. Yeah, one thing is, like, my YouTube videos more recently has been really failing. Like, I pretty much never get views or something on my YouTube videos, pretty much now. Like, I pretty much never get any views. Like, the algorithm doesn't really recommend it enough. And, like, even if I, like, probably, like, right when I reach a daily streak of 1,000, where probably, like, around mid this month or so, probably after I make the Guardian Dragon, I'm probably just gonna start production on, like, a big survival guide, which I feel like is only just gonna get, like, a couple of views or so. Probably, like, only, like, around 3, I would say. How good are you at costing? Alright, I just need to, like, probably might need a cost with, like, some people from, like, Discord, or probably, like, find, like, people to actually cost with. Love costing guides. Oh, what? Wow. I feel like I might maybe need to, like, think, like, one of my big things probably is to, like, make a video about how to control, like, Penta or something, because, like, there was, like, one content creator in Discord that was, like, they don't know how to, like, use, like, they were, like, crashing into walls as Penta. So I'm probably just gonna have to maybe make a video about how to fast fly, because, like, one thing is, like, I am able to, like, control fast flying pretty well. See, like, I can do this here, which I can do this here, and I remembered when, like, in the old mountains, there was, like, a lot of rings that I like to fly through or something. And, yeah, they pretty much still have them, like, right here. Like, one thing is, like, I could, like, do something like this, but, like, the lag's probably just gonna get, like, just under the influence of lag right now. Costing guides, spec guides, edits, tips and tricks, yeah. I think, like, one of my most popular cost videos was, like, let me check my, like, YouTube studio. Like, one of my most popular videos was possibly me when I, probably like the moment I hit a daily streak of 365. That video reached, like, 641. Like, my 730 daily streak video only got, like, 2, and that's, like, from myself. CC's through those. Alright, yeah. So, an Ultimate Survivor guide I would probably have, like, where I'm gonna put, like, pretty much all the, like, the around 2 years of knowledge that I have, and put it all into one video for me to show all, like, the people, to show everyone about. So, to be honest, I'm probably just gonna maybe, like, make some videos or something once I'm, like, on break or something, like, possibly after the winter event. That's probably when I'll start making these smaller videos or something. And I may maybe even need to make a bit of a YouTube short, because the YouTube algorithm does a good bit with YouTube shorts or so, like. And like even like Studio AI or so, like YouTube Studios like AI powered by Gemini or something. It's like even like giving me like other people's like videos about like coughing and stuff for me to like try and make a video based on it. Like let me see like what like inspiration YouTube like Gemini gives me. Gaming guides, creature collection, daily streaks, platform challenges, gaming experience. And here's like one thing I got: the hidden impact of Creatures of Sonaria's environmental shifts on gameplay. Why could this fit on my channel? One, not a good fit. This video idea doesn't align with your current strategy, content strategy, or it's on rhythm games. Yeah, like YouTube's like starting to like put like a lot of like old videos. One CC that I follow makes very good coughing videos. I feel bad for him because people absolutely harass him to do videos on certain species. Like what? Like what? Arius or something? Pentagloss? Malu? Emeron? Like any creature that's like hated in the community or something right now? Because I do know like a lot of people do. Like I might maybe have like I do have a good bit of like kill confirm messages that I might maybe try and just put into like one YouTube video or something and like name it as like a kills compilation or something. Like I do have a good bit of clips via metal. We have this film right here. And this Kuvok is trying to kill it, but look at Jube9 on YouTube. I fear if I run into him in game. Wow. Like this Kuvok is trying to keep a bit of pressure on this Urchlum right here in order to like. And now I have stuff like Emeron right there, because Emeron's meta. He does best trades, best plushies, max veneration on every slot he uses. Wow. And like one thing is like I have like absolutely terrible like usually first of all I usually don't have the time to like venerate 5 slots because I have a ton of school and like all of this work I have to do and like it's just annoying. David, he killed Burial, then chorus with Sig. Wow. And I'm not sure if like some people actually do try and like block Jube9's like Roblox account, so like he can't like join servers with you and them. Like, do some people do block like these coughing YouTubers just so that they cannot get coughed by them or something? I'd assume like some people would block them. And I do know like some players do get mad or so like about getting killed, that like they could do stuff like if you don't know, I actually streamed 3 times, I think. And one time he popped into my stream, didn't know he was CC, like, streaming on Twitch or, like, YouTube or something. Because I may consider doing something like I would love to stream more often, but my ping went to 600. Well... Well, if he actually, like, joins my stream or so, I might maybe request him to probably, like, teach me how to cuss or something, like, probably, like, because I probably need a good bit of lessons on it. Because I may need a good bit of lessons on cussing, because I really need a lot of stuff, and usually, like, my ping's not really that bad. I live on, like, the eastern coast of, like, United States, mainly in New Jersey, which is where I'm, like, close to, like, servers in, like, New York and Virginia, which is where... I don't see him on Twitch. I see him in YouTube streams, so... Well... Well, like, one thing is, like, I might try maybe do something like multi-stream or something, a term... Like, where I, like, probably, like, stream on both YouTube and Twitch or something. If I want to stream, I need a PC. Currently stuck on a laptop. Well, my laptop does stream, is able to keep a consistent stream, though, so yeah. My laptop can surprisingly consistently stream, like, normally. Like... Yeah, I do know, like, laptops really don't have that much power due to, like, all the tech that's, like, just cramped in there. All of this merch stuff here, yeah. Are you connected directly via Ethernet cable? No, I mainly am, like, in my room or so, like, which I'm using, like, Wi-Fi mainly or something. And I have, like, I believe, like, Verizon 5G Wi-Fi, like, Verizon 5G. And it's, to be honest, it's kind of a bit strong. What laptop do you have that thing? Must be a tank. Well, I do, like, on my card, I do have, like, the specs of my laptop and my personal desktop listed. So you could probably, like, check there if you're, like, wondering, like, what my specs are. Which, like, on this computer mainly, I do have, like, a Ryzen 5, like, I do have, like, a Ryzen 5, like a Ryzen 7, 5700X or so, I believe. Like an X3D or so, which, with like 300G with, like, Radeon graphics. With also I have, like, 16 gigabytes of RAM, around... Like, I do have a good bit of stuff here, yeah. I do have a AMD Ryzen 7 5700G with Radeon graphics, 3800 megahertz, 8 cores. I do have 16 gigabytes of RAM, mainly. Which is cool, and also, I have a RTX 3060 graphics card in this thing. My laptop, however, has like a laptop size, like, Intel i7 14650HX, I assume. It's a MacBook, yeah. heard like MacBooks are really not. Used to have to play on like a Mac for like a couple of years, and like pretty much I came back to this game like once I got a Windows computer or something, and yeah, and it's like the device I've been playing on since. And I believe there's probably like one like old cost picture that I even have on like my current computer or something, like some cost image, lol. That I kind of have of like a like I usually go my usual 100 ping goes to 600 to 1000 when streaming. Yeah. You mainly need like a good bit of RAM in order to like stream like a good bit or something. You really need all that RAM. Because RAM is kind of important as it's basically like... And my laptop also has like 16 gigabytes of RAM, but it has like a bit more mega transfers a second. And my laptop also has like a 4060 as well. Like an RTX 4060 laptop GPU or so, which actually ran pretty well. But multitasking is usually what like kills my laptop or something, because one thing I'm gonna do is just play without Trum. Just even OBS lags my entire laptop. Wow. Yeah, OBS can really take a bit, yeah. And also for like storage on this thing, I only have like around 475 gigabytes of like available storage. Pretty much like the power of my... like kind of like runs like Oasis in this game like around 30 to 40 FPS, I assume. Yeah, I love this outro fella. Which, yeah, OBS can really... Thing is, I also have like an SD card. Streamlabs might lag less, but fun thing about Mac, it hate compatibility with anything, and Streamlabs is not supported with desktop audio capture. Wow. Yeah, like you can't like really do some like certain things on Mac. Like pretty much like many Steam games or something like like Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight, and like all these like major games or so, like they mainly only run on like Windows or something, mainly because of like the files they use or so. Well, like Roblox does work on like Mac and Windows, cause like hey, all the compatibility, the whole thing, all the compatibility issues. Like yeah, like you would like sometimes like you would have to like upgrade your entire hardware in order to like actually gain like a good bit of performance. And one thing is like file sizes are like one thing that's like currently in like the PC building market, pretty much like RAM and like pretty much memory modules are like really expensive because like Crucial, which basically like which was like some RAM and storage device manufacturer, to stop making consumer products, and now it's just making stuff for AI. And I mean, they're just making stuff for AI now. And now we have stuff like Republic of Gamers or so, or ROG, trying to make like memory RAM to like save the market. And like one thing is like this caused like high high like RAM modules to cost like even up to like 4 figures. Like, yeah, like some like RAM modules, like possibly like if you want to have like 192 gigabytes of RAM in your system, well, you gotta spend like $1,200 or something, and that's like the price of like you can get like an entire system with that much money. And that's 1,000 to. There's no telling if I have any virus on this thing from all the third-party apps I have downloaded to do basic computer things. Well, I believe like Mac does have like some system that automatically detects for like for viruses. Like on Windows, we have like Microsoft Virus Defender, and like Windows 11 has like a lot of security features as well to prevent like me and many other Windows users from getting viruses. Like these security updates are like, well, like I do have like a good bit of stuff like TPM or so on this computer and stuff. Like, I don't think I do, but you never know. Yeah. Like pretty much a lot of the good antiviruses would require you to like pay like some sort of like membership or something, which can be a bit annoying. And here, like after like 7 minutes, I now have the Artram's like famous token. It was like kind of cool when this fella came out. Artram was like quite a nice, cool little fella that's able to. Oh man, downloading Steam was beyond annoying. Yeah, Steam could like really. Steam being like pretty much one of the biggest like video game retail marketers or so that like sells video games to us for us to play. Like one thing is like a lot of like games would not even work on like Mac devices. Like you would have to like spend like you would have to like use something like some Windows emulator or something. File corrupted and cannot be opened. Like one thing is like you need to have like a good bit of available storage space for your system to run properly. Like for this computer I have, I currently have like around like 102 gigabytes free of available space I can use. And I do have also a separate SD card that I'm using to like store stuff like clips and stuff. After editing on Reddit for a month, and this thing, I have to delete the file for it to be opened on Mac. Yeah. And like also like some games on Steam do like require you to like spend a good bit of money on them or so. Like even like some of the best games yeah, like pretty much like some of the best games I can play on Mac, like there's like only a few, like Hollow Knight Silk Song being like one of them. There's like a lot of like games like as well that can only be ran on like Windows or something. I can't play on any of the big games on Mac, yeah. And also one thing is like for Ark Survival Evolved, it like apparently it was like when I got the game or so, it was like it's like Ark Survival Evolved, probably like one of the biggest games I could get on a Mac or so. But like when I had a Mac and tried to like launch it or so, every time like the game would just crash, like in the loading screen, like it would just crash for some reason. Because of like some games even like are like not running because some Mac updates like broke some stuff. Wow. Of course I get Glimmer. Of course I get Glimmer on this thing. Oh my god. Okay. Like, there's also a good bit of like some of the biggest sellers as well. Yeah, there's like a good bit of just 2k more candy canes and I'm done. Alright, yeah. Like, some stuff I even have is like well, just doing a bit of growing out an outrum. Thought I broke my computer one time because I turned it off. When I turned it off, pink screen flashed. No, just Mac. Yeah. Mac does kind of sometimes do that. Stuff here. There's like a lot of stuff as well. Yeah, there's a good bit of stuff, yeah. This funny Outrum. But Outrum's kind of a cool, funny fella. I'm probably like, once I grow this thing to max out, I'm probably gonna end stream. Ruthwin. 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 That's enough to. Alright, yeah. It's just some glimmering Ortrum here I'd have. This stuff here, yeah. Lot of stuff going on here. It's going incredibly fast. Funny hour charm. You're into token flows, wow. Okay. You're last satisfied until I can. Putting head BTW. Yeah, me first. I'm just gonna do some of this real quick. LOL. Yeah. After that, I'm probably gonna end the stream here, but first I'm gonna look for something to raid. Costing and chilling, sure. Okay, I guess I'll see ya later, and hope you have a great night or day, and I will see you soon. So goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m.